Kisa, Kisa. Man, it looked like Tory finally at their last point of trying to secure a chance of getting him out, or at least try to get him neutral. What you will see right now is the appeal hearing for a chance for a retrial. So but he's at the mercy of three women, one black woman, two white women. Those women are hearing evidence and explanation whether or not they see enough efficient evidence for a retrial. Now, authorities may try their best to provide information. Now, remember, I told you just recently, two of his amount of stuff he need to put down to explain were denounced, which is, I think, was one. What was it again? I think like bringing another person in, and also able to, like, I guess they acted too late, able to, like, not even set a retrial, but a chance to just get out a while wait for a retrial and stuff like that. That was denounced as well. So what we're hearing now, they explain. Matter of fact, what we're gonna do, we're gonna hear some of those points that they're gonna present it, if so, for that retrial, and we'll see what you think.
Hours after the shooting, appellant made a recorded call to Harris stating that he didn't even remember what they were arguing about, and he wanted to know the hospital where Pete was being treated. He blamed alcohol for the quote-unquote shit that he did. Now, the second one was later that day. Appellant sent a text to Pete, to the victim, and that text was preserved. In it, appellant said Pete would probably never talk to him again, that he was sorry, and he blamed again the alcohol for the quote-unquote shit that never should have happened. And then the third and final is the verified Instagram post that I'll also get to. Now, appellant's assertion is that he really wasn't accepting blame for having shot Pete, but for causing a rift in the relationship between Pete and Harris. And that's just nonsensical. First of all, Harris told the appellant she was at the hospital waiting for Pete. So if there had been a momentary rift that night, it was over because she's now at the hospital waiting for her friend that she's known for 7 years to be released and checking on her. Second, appellant didn't apologize to Harris, but yet he anticipated that Pete would never talk to him again. He was clearly accepting responsibility for something very big, something that applied to Pete, but not to Harris. And as appellant said, he couldn't remember what they'd argued about. He wasn't accepting blame for anything he said. Finally, appellant said that he expected to receive backlash once word got out. Now, backlash for causing a rift makes no sense, but backlash for shooting someone does.
But what we can see is that likelihood ratios that are 0, 0.01 and below are considered to be excluded. Likelihood ratios from 10,000 to 999,099 are very strong, very, very strong support to the prosecution that this person did leave DNA on this item. And then above 1 million is very, very strong. We found in the DNA evidence that they labeled Mr. Peterson's LR to be inconclusive and uninformative. And uninformative, according to this scale, is this an LR of 1. Therefore, Mr. Peterson had an LR of 1 in a million that his DNA was on this firearm. And with that fact, it is actually marginally more likely that another member of the African-American population touched this gun over Mr. Peterson, which the jury did not hear.